Hello, so I just want to start off by saying that this month's class of creative presentation was amazing. I've actually learned a lot in this first month, and the reason why it's so crazy to me is because I've been in classes before that have lasted a year or longer, and I haven't learned anything. So the fact that I've actually learned a few things in this first month, and it's not like classes were every day, it was like 2, 3 times a week. I would say that our teacher did a pretty amazing job. One of the things that I've learned in this class is that it's not about GPA, it's about who you are as a person and how you carry yourself. And what I mean by that is, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying GPA doesn't matter, stay in school, kids, like do good, but when you go to perform, like let's say in front of judges, or if you have a meeting with the A&R department, they're not going to ask you what grades you got in school. They're going to ask you about you and your life, your story, why you're here, why you do the things that you do, who inspires you. And that's something that you have to know. Another thing is that this course made me understand a lot of the things that was being taught because he actually demonstrated it to us. He didn't just teach us something and then leave it alone. Like he actually demonstrated it. Kids have raised their hands and showed us examples of the things that we would learn. So I think that's pretty cool. And then I feel like from this class and because of this class, I'm actually learning how to speak better. I'm not a shy person. I don't mind talking in front of a crowd of people or anything like that. But if you haven't noticed already, there are times where I can get really tongue tied. And that is why, even though I'm not shy, I do tend to stay away from public speaking. Like I'm trying to sound professional and getting tongue tied isn't professional. But like I'm saying, because of this class, I feel like I'm actually getting better with the way that I speak, and I'm learning how to observe others more. Like with the TED Talks, when a lot of our classmates were giving presentations, I would observe them, like did they use any props, the visuals that they used, the techniques that they used, all of that. And I feel like I've grown professionally with the way that I think. Because before I really wasn't that observant, but now I'm becoming more eye opened or open eyed, whatever you want to call it. This course is very important because I feel like it showed me how to network, and it also showed me how to put myself out there and leave a good impression on people. And that is what this industry is all about. It's all about who you know. It's all about the networking. You have to put yourself out there, but you have to do it, the right way. You can't just do anything. Like, for example, Miley Cyrus. When you think of her, or when I think of her at least, not putting her down or anything, but the way that she has acted for the past few, like the year, is kind of negative publicity. So you have to do it in a way that when you leave, the impression that you leave is positive. So another thing, one thing I'm proud about is that when I did my final presentation, I actually sung. Like I actually showcased my talent for a little bit. And the reason why I'm proud of myself for that is because I didn't plan to sing. I made that song off of the top of my head when I walked up there. My voice was gone. I didn't know what to sing. So that's why I almost didn't. But the fact that I did, I'm really proud of myself for that. And I'm not gonna lie. Taking this class again, I would pay attention more because it's very important. The things that we learned in this class is very important, and you got to know how to manipulate like the crowd, not in a bad way, but you got to make them connect to you. And I feel like my participation in the class made me realize that I can do it. Because if I did so good without paying attention, imagine the things that I could do if I actually asked questions, if I actually did all the work, you know? So I'm going to pursue my dreams. And I'm just really grateful for this class. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the classes at Full Sail University. Anyways, thank you for listening. My name is Nelly D.